The widow treated Huck so well and cared about him a lot, just like she was playing the role of his mother. It was strong enough to make Huck want to behave. This shows that although Huck didn't like and was scared of his pet, when he saw he was so weak and poor, he didn't feel that way at all. He was still his father anyway, even though he was so bad to him. Though Jim was just a slave nigger, he liked and cared about Huck, so maybe Huck and Jim had affection with each other before they met on Jackson Island. Huck lied to the lady, but she showed her concern of him, just like a mother cared about her son. Huck barely felt this kind of feeling, like he had a harbor to protect him, and Jim was the one who built it. So now Jim was like his family that kept him warm. Jim needed Huck too. They were together getting through the difficulties and helped each other. They were like a family that supported each other. So how good it would be when Jim found his only family member back. Jim called Huck Child and Honey, just like Huck was his son. Huck relied on Jim. He loved him, just like a child and his father. Jim was like a father, let his child go sleeping and stay awake for him. Though Huck wasn't with Jim for quite a while, he would still care about him. They haven't seen each other for a long time, and Jim must be lonely and bored, so he was so glad to see Huck come back. Huck was struggling in his conscience. He couldn't make up his mind if he went to rescue Jim or not. If he did, that meant he helped a nigger run away. But if not, he would feel awfully sorry to Jim because Jim was his friend, or even a father for him, and he decided to rescue Jim at the end. Aunt Sally thought Huck was Tom Sawyer, and was so excited and so nice to him. She treated him like treating her own son. Jim was so glad to see Huck and Tom come, like Jim saw them as his son. Though Aunt Sally liked Huck, she was so happy to see him back, and it's obvious that she loved him so much, so she was worried when they went home. Aunt Sally regarded them as her son. She realized that she should treasure them when they were alive and by her side. Huck put Aunt Sally in his mind. He loved her and didn't want her to be worried about him anymore. He saw her as his mom. He knew she cared about him a lot, though he was Huck instead of Tom. So he wished he could do something to help her, to make her feel better. My parents have a really good way to teach their children. They don't really punish me when I do something wrong, but they advise me what will be the good way to do. And they encourage me a lot, so I like to tell them everything that I did good, and I'll win their praise and gain confidence. My teacher also influenced me very much, especially my teacher in elementary school, when I needed the most encouragement and help. They gave me confidence to do things I was afraid to do, and taught me many things that my parents were too busy to teach. When I am in America, my host parents become an important role in my life. They drive me everywhere, cook for me, teach me English and Spanish, and take care of me like their daughter. It's impossible for me to live in America without them. There are so many adults living in my life. Most of them are so good and teach me so many things. Without them, my life would be really hard to live on, and I would be unable to get through the difficulties. I appreciate them appear in my life and lead me through those years like a guiding star.